My name's Darrow Sutherland. I am a business coach helping women all over the world to start and grow online businesses to create impact at scale. I want to share with you guys my experience of working with Laura Locke during one of her transformational breakthrough sessions. My journey, I just want to say, started out with mindset work. So before I had my first quantum leap in business, I invested in my mindset, and that was my first big shift. It led me to where I am today. So after a really successful year in business, I realized I had reached the ceiling of my own potential. I realized that I was being guided and given intuitions about what was next for me, what was going to be coming up in the future, in the next 1, 2, maybe even 5 years. But I realized really quickly that there were things that were keeping me stuck. I couldn't visualize these intuitions. I couldn't see myself as this person, who could have this next level of success. And I knew straight away that I needed to seek some support because I knew that this was not something I could go and fix myself. I knew this was problems that were lying at a subconscious level. So I booked a session in with Laura, and to say it was transformational is an absolute understatement. She guided me with finesse, with expertise. I felt safe and secure to just play all in. She took me back to a memory that was buried as far as I was concerned. I didn't even know was there. She took me back. We did some transformational work on that memory. We then came back up my timeline and transformed other memories. And I can only describe these as weights that I now realize have been holding me back, not just in my business, which really was the driving force for me to book this session, in my own life, in my relationships, in the way I am at a being level. I all of a sudden was able to get a bird's eye view of why I was the way I was in some senses. So what Laura has given me is more than I could ever thank her for. I felt instant excitement for what I knew was coming, for the new visualizations that I was able to create because of the work that we did together. I felt compassion for myself, having now understood things I really disliked about myself, that I would get frustrated with myself about. I now was able to look at myself with compassion, and understand it. And more importantly, rather than me fighting against the tide to change these certain things, that was always going to feel difficult, that was always going to feel like something that was hard to do, Laura had what felt like the magical touch to be able to go in at the root and transform it. I felt different coming off that call. I cannot thank Laura enough. I would recommend anybody, any business owner who wants to take their life to the next level, whether that's your financial goals, whether it's getting more clients, whether for me it's getting onto bigger stages, I would urge you and encourage you, book that session. You will change your life.